Another painful defeat, my viewers and subscribers. Another painful one. You know, it's difficult. It's difficult to take this one. So near, but yet so far. We have lost the series. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. And one of the main reasons why I say it is so difficult to take this one is because throughout most of the game, we were in charge. We were in control throughout majority of the game. Right, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the second ODI game here between West Indies and India. That India, were able to win by 2 wickets with around about 2 hours of deliveries to spare to secure the series. So the 3-match series is now 2-0 in favor of India. So we're going to talk about it. We had quite a few standout performers in this particular game, but once again, we were not able to get across the line. And the fact that we were basically in control throughout most of the game is going to be really tough on the guys. You understand? I think in the last 10 overs, we gave away maybe about 100 runs or something like that. It was horrible. It was horrible, my viewers and subscribers. Quite contrary to what happened in the first game where we started off poorly with the ball and then the bowlers came and basically made up. This time around they started off well and then in the latter part it just went all over the place. But let us take it from the top. So we won the toss and decided that we're going to bat first, as I would have reported at the halfway mark. No, we got up to 311 and our vice captain Shea Hope batted through majority of the innings. He was able to get 115. Yeah, man, he scored 115 and it was looking good. It was definitely looking good. For those who watched the game would have noticed that from the moment he went out there, he looked purposeful. This didn't seem as if he was in any trouble or in a rush. Didn't seem as if they were going to get him out anytime. You understand? He looked comfortable. In the latter part of the innings though, when he came out of the 80s into the early 90s, his strike rate dropped really, strike rate went down. And it's a good thing that the captain Puran was there to continue the attack. And after he got over the century though, after he got over the line, he was able to continue to kick on. Use a 6 to bring up the century actually, and then a couple more lusty blows to finish off on 115 before he was dismissed. So those were the two main contributors. Shea Hope with that century. Nicholas Puran, he had 74. Yeah, man, 77 deliveries to bring up 74 to help us set a good total. Kyle Mayers, he had what one could consider a good game. One could say from 0 to 0. I wouldn't go as far as to say that because of that last over that he bowled. He had 8 runs to defend, and he was trying his best. The first 2 deliveries weren't too bad, and then he served up, was trying to bowl a Yorker, served up a low full toss and was smashed back over his head for 6 to close off the game. But before that though, he batted extremely well, had 39 from 23 when he was batting. And he was looking really flashy, looking really good at the top of the order there. Then, he had that excellent catch to help bring I think it was the first wicket. Yeah, man, I think it was the first wicket that fell. It was Kyle Mears that took a brilliant catch on the boundary. Then he came back with the ball for the captain and was able to pick a couple for us to, basically put the Indians on the back foot. So he didn't have too much of a bad game. Shamar Brooks also got a start. He ended up getting 35 off 36 before he was dismissed. He looked comfortable until he got out. That is the thing with a lot of our batsmen. Sometimes they are out there, they look quite comfortable when they are batting. And then, just out of the blues, they get out. Powell had 13, Romar Shepherd had 14 from 11 not out. Akil Hussain had 6. And that was pretty much it. That's how we got up to 311. In terms of the bowling, it was Thakur for India. He had 3 for 54. He was the pick of the bowlers. So at the halfway stage, I am pretty sure that the West Indians were confident that if we were able to bowl as well as we did in the second part of the first game, then we would probably be able to level the series. But India, they had totally different ideas, and as we would have noticed, these guys are pretty good chasing down runs. A lot of these guys play in the IPL, and we would have seen them on several occasions chasing down runs. We would have seen them batting and showing that, here what, they are capable. You understand? Yeah. So they basically, it's not like they got over us that easily, went down right to the last over there, as I said, and we lost. But that is how it is. The better team are, generally speaking, going to end up win. You understand? So 311 India, they were able to get 312 for 8, and they had 2 balls to spare. Now at the top of the order, we had Shubman Gill. He got 43 from 49. Shikhan Dhawan getting 13. Iyer got 63. In the middle there, Sanju Samson, I think he was playing maybe his 3rd or his 4th ODI game. Very, very good player, very talented player. Would have seen him in the IPL over the last couple of seasons, doing extremely well, captaining his team and doing his thing. Getting 54 from 51. Huda finished off very strong, getting 33 from 63, but it was the bowling all-rounder Patel that basically took us to the cleaners and handed the victory to India. He finished off on 64 from 35, and that is how they were able to secure victory. Now, in terms of the bowling, my viewers and subscribers, we weren't as disciplined as we would have wanted, and the Indians were able to basically get the better of us. I mean, in the last 10 or so overs, they really went at the bowling. And we know when the batsman is going at the bowling, it's a possibility that you might get them out. It's a possibility that you might get wicket. You understand? We saw Alzarri Joseph, our lead paceman. He had what you can call a poor over, bowling 2 no balls in there and getting hit. Hayden Wash Jr. didn't really do himself much justice either. Romario Shepherd tried to pull it back a little, but he was also pummeled. Akil Hussain was also expensive. Poor, and actually gave him the ball in the latter part there after he was hammered, and he ended up being the one to break the partnership and basically gave us some hope, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. In terms of the bowling, Alzarri Joseph ended up with 10 overs, 46 runs, 2 wickets. And you might say, how is it that I am saying that he was expensive and he bowled 10 overs for 46? Not expensive in the sense that, right throughout he was being pummeled. It's just that he had a couple of overs that weren't, Alzarri Joseph like, and they were able to get some runs off him. Jaden Seals, he had 10 overs, 40 runs, 1 wicket. Romario Shepherd, he had 10 overs, 69 runs, 1 wicket. Yes, they really went after him today. Kyle Mayers finished off 7.4 overs, 48 runs, 2 wickets. Akil Hussain, 9 overs, 72 runs, 1 wicket. Yes, you're hearing me right, my viewers and subscribers. They went after Akil Hussain today, and not only did they go after him, it's not like he was having the best day in terms of how he was bowling. Quite a few of the deliveries were a bit too short, some were too full, and the batsman basically made him pay. You understand? Hayden Wash bowled 3 for 3 overs, 24 runs, and he didn't pick up any wickets. So that is how it went, my viewers and subscribers. India securing victory by a couple of wickets in this second ODI here. And the West Indies contingent, they are going to be feeling this one. I can tell you, I can assure you, they are going to be feeling this one, because at the end of the day, my viewers and subscribers, as I said, throughout most of the game, we were, I can't say in control. We were probably in the lead, if you want to put it like that, based on prediction and all of that. But at the end, it is the result that counts, and the result will show that India were able to beat us, were able to chase down over 300 at the Queen's Park Oval and secure victory. So yeah, Wednesday is the next day, my viewers and subscribers. All we can try to do is see if we can salvage something, see if we can finish off the series 2-1. But that is it. Yeah, we went so near, but yet so far. One of the things that I continue to say is that You know, they were able to bat 50 overs and they got over 300 runs. That is a step, that is a start, but that is not the end goal, because at the end of the day, teams are chasing down and making over 320, 330 pretty regularly, you know. So that even though we accomplished that in two consecutive games, is not something that we are used to, but that is not where we want to finish. We want to be able to close out these games, be according to Puran, send a message across the world, because at the end of the day, as I said, the result will show that India were able to beat the West Indies. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my peeps. We're going to probably leave it right there. You can just go in the comment section and let me know what you thought or what you are thinking about this game. All right, bless.